Steph Roberts here, and I'm excited because I was working on a video this weekend for a friend, and I did this very simple edit job, right? I've been working with all kinds of video software for more than 10 years, and I realized I had this really simple tool right on my MacBook, and I put it together like that. So if you have iPhone movies or something from your Android, you want to put it together, maybe it's 3 pieces, you want an intro, middle piece, and an outro, this tool will work really well for you. Or maybe you have something else and you just like don't want to learn timeline-based editing, you know, with all that stuff that doesn't make sense. It really intimidates people. I have a tool for you that's free, works on Windows and the Mac. It works on Windows 10, even though there's stuff out there that says it doesn't. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do really quickly. Super simple video editing on the fly. Stay tuned.
Here we go. Okay, so I am going to very quickly show you how you can use QuickTime. This is QuickTime to open a file and edit it and add multiple clips together seamlessly without spending lots of money, without using a complicated timeline-based editor. So we do File, Open File, and then find the video. I just did this little video. These videos were created on my iPhone, and I'm just going to put them, I numbered them in order because that's how I want them to show up. So I'm going to take this wine glass demo, open that, so I can see the clip, right? You can run through. I'm showing this cool little magnetic wine glass gem that basically you can use at parties, and it's really pretty so everybody knows which glass they have. And then I'm going to add to that clip, so I go up over here to Edit, Add Clip to End, and I already have another short clip that shows the magnets, how they work. So I'm adding that next, and you will see if you let's see, sorry, I can play it. I'm just going to click Done. Now if I scrub through, you will see I have this plus this, right? So 2 videos together. Then I want to add one more, right? So I could do Edit, Add Clip to End. Again, this is the simplest way to do it. So this is a box that the little lovely gems, the magnetic wine glass gems, they're Swarovski crystal gems that they came in, and this is the beautiful little box, right? Super simple. And then all I have to do is go up here to File, Export, and then here you choose which size you want. I generally choose 720 for the web. If you want it for something else like YouTube or whatever, you would choose something higher. So then you choose that, you just name it, you know, I'm gonna say demo video. Save it. It's going to take a minute to put it all together and save it in a .mov format. And then when it's done, we can open it and we can share it. We can, you know, pull it into something else, maybe put a title on it, whatever we want to do. There's one more thing that I want to show you. So while that's exporting, I'm going to just show you. So let's say I knew that this video, let's say I wanted to edit this video, right? I don't want it to go to here. I want it to stop here, right? Super simple. Again, you just go over here to Edit, Split Clip, right? And guess what it did? It split the clip at the end. And so I'm going to take off this little piece. Okay, I'm going to, yeah, I'll just say done. Nothing has been split actually because I didn't do it. So I just want to show you this little thing is where I'm telling QuickTime to make the cut, the split, right? So let's say I want it to be right there. So then I go up to Split Clip. Okay. It's always this last piece, assuming it's at the end. So I'm just going to select that. There we go. You need that little yellow ring around it. Then I'm just hitting the delete key, and then I say done, and then it's ending right at that point. I just shaved a little tiny, literally like a second off the video. And I could have done the same thing on this end, could have done the same thing in the middle. Let's say I wanted it to be in the middle, in between this and this, right? I would do, again, I would make sure that this little marker is here, and I would go up to Edit, Split Clip, or Apple Y. And then this is a little confusing, but basically I'm pretty sure it's this first piece right here. And I could delete it and then say done. And then you'll see that it goes from there to there, which is fine. If I change my mind, I can go back up to Edit, and I already saved it. If I didn't save it, I could do Undo Split Clip. So I can do Edit, Undo, Delete. Sorry, right? I didn't delete it. And Undo Split Clip. And that just basically puts it back to where it was. So, you know, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a video tool, you just need simple splicing and adding like an intro and outro and a middle piece. That's the reason why I did this. So I did it in 3 parts. The first part, so let's say you have the middle piece, right? And you want to add an outro, you would say add it to the end. If you had a middle piece, you might need to, let me open a file. Let's see if we can do this. Open. See if I can do edit, copy. I'm going to go over here, edit. Okay, so they have something called insert clip after selection. So let's say I did a Facebook Live and I had an outro and I want to do an intro. The Facebook Live is like the meat of the sandwich. I have bread on the top, bread on the bottom, the left and the right, right? And the sandwich middle piece is Facebook Live. So I'm going to put my little selector where I want to insert the clip. So after selection, boom. Okay. Uh-oh. Now it's asking me for it again. I'm just going to choose box, just so this is super obvious. I already had it on the clipboard. I don't know why it didn't work, but anyway. Oh, interesting. It's adding it. Okay, this is the other thing. If you mess it up, you can click. I'm going to click the piece. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the box that I showed you with the really pretty picture of how these little gems look. I added another one to the end accidentally, but I can select it, and then I'm just dragging. Sorry, why isn't it? Ugh, hold on. You saw me do it a second ago. You can just drag it to the front, okay? So now I've got a video that shows the box first, then it shows the glass, then it shows the hand. And maybe that would be better, right? So it shows you the presentation of what the thing is. And let's do that. We'll take this piece off and then I'll say done. So then when we do this, you can see the product. This is the beautiful product. And then you see the glass and how it works. And then after that, like the big question is, magnets, are they strong enough? And this shows how the magnets actually work. They're very strong. They just kind of click together. So that's a demo for an Amazon review. So that's all it is, guys. This is just QuickTime Player. If you're on the Mac, comes with the Mac. There is a Pro version. I'm pretty sure I do not have the Pro version. Everything I just did is exactly what you would do on your MacBook Pro or whatever you have, right? Then the one thing you do need to remember is to save all these pieces together. You want to do File, Export, and then save it as a .mov file. If you just do File, Save, does it even let you do it? No, it doesn't. There is a share option if you want to attach it to email, AirDrop, any of those options. You could do that as well. You could send it right to YouTube. I like to have it so I can edit it. I usually put text or do something on top of it. But again, I'm going to say 720 and then box. I'm going to call this box first, demo, right? And then it just takes a little bit of time to render and save it out. So let's go back to the, file, new Finder window. I'm going to go back to, where did I have this? Here we go. It's here actually. Okay, sort by time. So here's the demo video, the first one we made. And then the second one with the box at the front is being made. But you can see that this shows you the demo in the order we made it. And then the one that's saving over here will have the box first instead of last. And that's it, guys. You do not need to use a timeline.
My kids are fighting. Okay, so that was it. That's easy, right? So it's just pulling in the clips that you want, making sure that they are saved at the tail end or the beginning of the QuickTime we're going to call it timeline. And that's it. And then you just have to save it out. Pick the size you want, export it, you're done. Boom, upload it wherever you want to share it, and that's it. So this does come with your Mac. If you have a Mac, you already have QuickTime. You might not have even known it, but you have the player. And then if you're on Windows, you can go download it. Just Google, or I can put it in here, but if you just Google QuickTime Player for Windows, you will find it. So that's it. If you have any comments, any challenges here that didn't work, whatever, please let me know in the comments. And if this is valuable to you and you have somebody else you want to share it with, please do like, share, comment, and click that bell if you want to be notified for the next tutorial.